Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is my December update for my Rolling 10 Project Pan. This is my second to last update, which I cannot believe I've been doing this for like an entire year now. That feels insane to me. So yeah, December is gonna be my last month before I start my 2023 Project Pan. Even though I already hit my goal of panning 22 products this year, I want to pan as many as possible, obviously, and finish up the ones that I rolled in at the beginning of the year if I can. So let's just get into the products and see where they're all at. You might notice that I have new hair. I decided to go for a Megan Fox inspired look. This is my Megan Fox era. I haven't had super dark hair in a long time, like since like 2017 or 2018 maybe, and so I thought it was time to bring that era back, especially in winter. It's always super fun. I just feel like edgy and it's good because it's cold outside. So yeah, I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like curly. All right, first up, I have my LOC and Tati Shadow Stick. I used this a total of 24 times in November, and I actually used up way more of it than I have the past couple months. I don't know if I've just been like using it a lot, but so this is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, it's getting down there. My goal is to get to the heart, and I'm basically 2 letters away, so pretty happy about that. I'm really hoping that I can get to the heart by the end of the year. I started using it more, not just as like a highlight, but also as eyeshadow, or at least a base for eyeshadow, so that I can try to use more of it up before the end of the year. It's also just a good like neutral eyeshadow, very like champagne-y kind of taupey. So it works really, really well for this time of year as it's now winter and colder, definitely colder, especially here. But yeah, I think that I'll be able to hit my goal by the end of the year. I have 1 month left, so we'll see. I've gotten a lot of use out of this product over this entire year, so wherever it ends up, I will be more than happy with. All right, next up, I have my Ciate Translucent Setting Powder. I also used this a total of 24 times in November. It's getting down there. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see how much. This is very hard to track, and I feel like I tried at the beginning. I mean, you can kind of see it. You can barely see my original line there and then where it is. I don't have that much product left overall compared to what I had when I started, but I do just have a lot of product left. I don't think I'll be using this one up by the end of the year, but I'll just roll it into my 2023 Project Pan then, and we'll see how long it takes for me to use it up. This was one of my original 10, just like the LOC Tati Shadow Stick, so it is interesting what products get used up in like a month versus what takes over a year, and I always like seeing that. But yeah, still using this. Mostly just using it under the eye, especially because it is winter and it is dry and cold, but I am enjoying it still and I really like it under the eye, so yeah. Next up is my ColourPop Lunch Money Highlighter. I used this a total of 24 times in November as well, so I'll show you what it's looking like right now. So this is what it's looking like. I'm getting much closer on this one corner, if you can see right there, and it is a lot flatter overall. I really enjoy this product. I really enjoy this highlighter. I think it looks really good, especially in the winter when my skin is more dry. It stays like dewy because of it being a Super Shock highlighter formula. You can see on my cheeks here, I think it looks really great. And I've also been using it on my inner corner and under my brow bone, just again, to get more use out of it. I do not think I will be hitting pan on this by the end of the year, like completely, but again, same thing, just trying to see how much I can get used up in this next month. And then we'll see if I'd like to roll it in for 2023. But yeah, I've been really, really loving this. It's been a really good highlighter kind of through summer, fall, and winter, which is great. Year-round highlighter is always the goal, so yeah. Okay, next up, I think you guys know what's coming. This is my Essence Bye Bye Panda Eyes Mascara. I would love to tell you that I have this completely done. I don't. I used it 23 times in November and it is still great. I actually used up another mascara besides this one, actually 2 other mascaras besides this one in November, and this one's still holding on. So I definitely will have it used up by the end of the year. I mean, I think I've said that for like 5 months now, so I don't really think I can say that with like any conviction, but I would love to have this used up by the end of December for my finale. But we'll see. It is getting much drier. It's just like I have used up, like I said, 2 other mascaras and those were like completely dried up and this one is not. So I'm gonna use it to its fullest extent. I wanna see how long I can go with it, kind of, but I also kind of just want it to be done. But I'm gonna keep using it until it's completely finished, and hopefully that will be by the end of December. So cross your fingers for me. But again, like I said, if you're looking for a mascara that's gonna last a really long time, this is it. Okay, next up is the only product that I finished in November, and that is the Revlon Candid Concealer. I did think I was going to finish this in November, and I'm glad I did. You can kind of see here, there's some like major windowing, like major. And it looks like there's a little bit left. There's not. I used this 24 times in November, and I did finish this on the 30th, the last day of the month, and that's only because I was like scraping the sides to try to get anything I could out at the very last minute. And I needed to use like another concealer under my eyes to actually get full coverage. And I had been actually layering another concealer with this one to get full coverage with it for about the last week or so. So I definitely know for sure that this is done. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy that I at least used one product up in November. I can roll something else in for the last month. It does kind of feel silly to be rolling something else in for the last month because I only have 1 month left, but I'm still gonna roll something in just so I have 10 products. Just feels like what you should do. It's a good medium coverage concealer. I did like it. It lasted me, again, a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and I really liked the wand. I definitely would repurchase this if I didn't have other concealers to use up first. Okay, next up is my Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm. So this is what it's looking like. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell the difference. It is much flatter, and it has a pretty large dip at the top here. This is like a huge dip. I really did think I was gonna at least be able to hit pan this month, but I think these pans are a lot deeper than I give them credit for. I'm really enjoying it, even though it is like a more warmer toned bronzer. It doesn't look off, I don't think, in the winter. I've been really liking it. I really like traveling with it because it's so small and it has a little mirror in it. So yeah, I've been really liking this one, and hopefully I'll at least be able to hit pan by the finale. Definitely not gonna be able to use it up, but at least hit pan. Oh, and I used it 24 times in the month of November. All right, next up is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I used this a total of 23 times in November, and I really thought I was gonna be able to use this one up in November. It's like one of those things that's kind of frustrating because I am so close to using this up. Like, I would be surprised if it took me more than half of the month to finish this up because I have almost nothing left. It's just, I know that I do still have product left, so it's probably gonna be one of those things where I use it like 5 more days and then it's completely used up. But either way, I definitely think that I will be finishing this up by the end of the year, and I am still really liking it. I do think it's moisturizing enough. I haven't really felt the need to reach for my oil primer yet, which is the main reason why I wanted to use this one up. It hasn't gotten that dry yet. I think that's more like January, February, even March when it gets super dry and it's been winter and dry for a really long time that I'll want to reach for that, and definitely by that point this will be used up. So I look forward to using this one up this next month, and yeah. Okay, next up is my Soft Lips Apple Chai Cider Lip Balm, and I used this a total of 24 times in November. The interesting thing for me is I do feel like I'm using this one up pretty quickly, but because I used up another Soft Lips lip balm, like the same size, I can kind of gauge how many months it's going to take for me to use this up completely because I've already used one up. So for instance, the last Soft Lips lip balm that I used up, the final weight that I had once it was completely used up was a little under 5 grams. And this one is at 6.5 grams. And I seem to use about 0.3 grams of it a month. To use this up, I think I would have around 4 or 5 more months of it. So I don't think I'm gonna be finishing up by the finale, but it is just kind of interesting to gauge based on my last one to see where I am with this product. So I'm really enjoying it. I do think it's a really good wintry scent, and I am really liking it. I do love my Soft Lips lip balms. So yeah, we'll see how far I can get by the end of the year, and then most likely roll this one in next year unless I want to roll another lip balm in, which, I mean, who knows, right? Okay, next up is my Tarte Party Blush, which, if you remember, is pressed into this other Tarte blush pan. So I used this a total of 24 times in November, and this, just like the Smashbox primer, is one of those things where I'm so close to finishing it up, but I cannot say it's done. So here's what it's looking like, okay? Look at that. I have like the tiniest amount in that corner. Oh my goodness. It was one of those things where I was like, can I put on a ridiculous amount of blush to try to use this up? And it was just something where I was like, okay, no, that's kind of obscene. It's fine. I'll just roll it into the next month, and I definitely am gonna have it used by the finale. Like, there's no way I'm not. I think definitely this has less than a week of using it every single day before it's completely used up. I am surprised, especially compared to last month, like when I rolled it in, what it looked like. I didn't expect to be able to use it up as quickly as I was. I think that just kind of goes to show, people always say when you repress products, they are panned a lot quicker, and I've never repressed a product before this. So I think it's kind of interesting. It did get used up a lot quicker than I thought it was going to, and I have been really enjoying it. This definitely is the time of year that I like this color, and I'll probably continue to use this color after I use up this one, just because they're basically identical. Not that I'm gonna like roll in this blush or anything, but I've just been really enjoying that blush color, and I really enjoy it with my new hair color especially. So yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna have this one used up, and it's just funny to me that I have that little of product left. All right, and next up I have the last product from my 10 last month, which is the Bite Maple Mask. Now, I only used this 13 times in November, and that's because I wasn't home for about a week and a half of November, and I left it at home, which I was so mad at myself. It was like the one thing that I was like, oh my gosh, I remembered every other product, and I actually remembered the other version of the agave lip mask that I have in Crushed, which is what's on my lips right now, actually. It's like a berry color, and I do really love that one, but I was like, oh, I remember to bring that one, but not the one that I'm actively panning. So I didn't get as much usage on this one as I wanted to, but my eventual goal is to pan all 3 of my Bite agave lip masks. So I'm kind of like, in the like grand scheme of things, I was using my Crushed one instead of this one, so it's kind of like not really a loss overall. It's just funny to me that I forgot it, and you can literally see that in the numbers. So yeah, basically, I do really love this mask. I really enjoy it. It's good as like a lip balm in the morning, or just like something if I have nothing on my lips, or even if I'm not wearing makeup, or it's good like over lipsticks just to like rehydrate your lips. When I don't forget it, I carry it with me usually throughout the day, have it in my purse, have it in my jacket, things like that. And it smells so good. I love it. And yeah, so I am really enjoying this one. I hopefully will get a lot more use out of it in December. All right, and then finally we have the last product that I am rolling in for this series throughout the year. That's so weird. I feel like I just started this, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so my last product that I'm rolling in is another concealer. So if you watched my Juvia's Place palette video, like review, this is the concealer I got with the rest of the Juvia's Place products that I got. So this is just a miniature version of their I Am Magic concealer. It's in the shade 20. I really like it. I wanted to roll in another concealer because I had used up a concealer. It's literally nothing besides that. I know that I'm probably not going to be able to use this up in the course of December, but it is a mini concealer, and also it's one of my more pale concealers. So I decided to roll it in now because I am more pale, it's winter time. I'm definitely going to get more use out of this now than I would in like the summer. So I want to get some usage on it before it gets warmer, and maybe roll it in for next year, just because I love panning mini products. They're very satisfying. But yeah, so this is my last product that I'm rolling in. Can't wait to see how much usage I get on it and how many products that I can finish up by the end of the year. Okay, so if you are counting along, that means that I panned 1 product in November, and that brings my total to 26. I think overall, I said after I hit 22 that my goal was 30, so that's 4 products next month. Maybe I can do it. We'll see. I definitely think that I could pan at least 3 more, and so we'll see if I could get to 4 more, but I think that might be a reach, but we shall see. I am looking forward to it. I do think that I really want to hit that 30 mark, so yeah. Okay, and with that, that is my last update before the finale. I cannot wait for that, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching my videos. If you like this video, please like it, and if you like me, please subscribe. I am like super close to 300 subscribers, which I cannot believe, so thank you so much for all your love and support. And just as a side note, I did finally start start my Instagram for this channel, so I posted just like an intro post, and I'll probably be posting more this coming month and then into the new year. With that, I hope you have a great day, week, month, wherever you are. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and I hope you have happy holidays. I will obviously be posting an update to my Pan Those Eyeshadows, so I'll probably get to wish you happy holidays again there, but if you don't watch that, then happy holidays to you and your loved ones. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!